Good evening. It has been 434 days since Kentucky's first case of COVID-19. Now we're just 28 days away from Kentucky being 100% open.
Governor Beshear announced restrictions will lift on June 11th, but some say all of this should have come sooner. Phil Pendleton has the latest on what the governor said and reaction from his critics, first on Fox.
This is a pretty great day.
A logo that's been preached for more than a year, but it's going away along with capacity restrictions. June 11th is that day.
Being this close to the end, I think back in some of the early projections and the numbers of people we thought that we'd lose.
Now with almost 2 million vaccinated, 53% of the state's population, and CDC guidance, the governor says on June 11th, the mask mandate will end for everyone and capacity returns to 100%.
By the grace of God, the COVID-19 vaccines have proven more effective at stopping death and serious illness and more effective at reducing the transmission of the virus than we ever could have expected.
Kentucky's Republican leadership has been very critical of the restrictions and the mandates, and they say that these restrictions should have been lifted a long time ago, citing what other states have done successfully and the fact that just 2 weeks ago we had the Kentucky Derby and there were no major outbreaks or flare-ups of COVID-19 from that.
I don't understand why he's waiting.
Senator Damon Thayer says businesses are hurting, especially restaurants.
They've been operating under limited capacity rules now for over a year. They had a couple of shutdowns to deal with. They can't find people to work.
But on Friday, an emotional day for several during the briefing, including Dr. Stephen Stack.
Walking into the Capitol this morning is the first time I think all of us have seen each other's faces without masks in a long time.
The governor says the last 14 months have been hard, but is optimistic the next 14 will be a lot better. In Frankfort, Phil Pendleton, the Fox 56 10 o'clock news.
The mask mandate remains in effect for the unvaccinated, schools, hospitals, long-term care facilities, and correctional institutions.